All right, we're back. I'm Kyle, and we're going to take a look at Marvell, and we're going to see what the long-term and short-term charts hold, and what's going on with the stock market. That was just the news for today. As far as the overall stock market, we are on the line of bullish and bearish, of course. This happens a lot. This is the short-term average, so this will change quickly. It can bounce off this line and bounce back up. The middle term average, 50-day average, it is below, so we are slightly bearish on the middle term. On the long term, we are still in the bullish territory. Let's move on to Marvell. Here we go. All right, we have just the chart. I just want to show you the long-term chart just to see what it looks like. We are in this wedge since January. I've been a long-term buyer of Marvell. I've been in this for a long time. You can see I've been playing around down here. I knew this breakout was going to happen before it rose up to 66. Came back down to 48. I'm cool with that. We're just going to chill. Same thing as when it came down to 52. We just chill. Okay. I don't like to, I do like to buy at the bottom of this wedge, but I wasn't really paying attention down here, and I already had a bunch of shares from down here. So as far as the breakout, I put this blue line in here showing the resistance, the upper resistance. We have 1, 2, 3 touches on the weekly. Usually on that third touch, your probability is it's going to break through. So on a fourth touch, I think we're going to break through. Let's see what the indicators show. We are on a green 4 on the weekly, so we've got 3 more weeks, 3 to 4 more weeks of upside potentially. Okay, we're at the top. Let's zoom in a little bit to the daily chart. Right here at the daily, I put this green line in to show the upper resistance, the shorter term resistance. The longer term resistance is the blue line. If we close, I think we're going to consolidate in here. Unless the stock market crashes and this tanks, which it could come down to $50 if the stock market crashes, or the stock market goes down for the next 2-3 weeks straight, it could come down to $50. Short of that, I'm looking for a close above this green line. The green line right now is at $72. So if you see the price close over 72 on the daily, I think we're going to stay in this consolidation zone between 72 and 75. Once it closes over 72 2 days, I think we're going to make a short trip to 75, and then I expect eventually it to close 1 or 2 days over 75, and then we will make a trip to 86.70. 86.70 was near the last top we had a long time ago, way out here. Okay, I can show you that on the longer term chart. We're talking long term, short term. We're kind of mixing it up here. But yeah, on the longer term chart, you see we topped around $87, $88 here. That's another resistance. It could blow through this resistance. If it does, it's super strong. If it bounces, I expect some volatility here when it reaches 86. So if you're looking to make a trade from 71 to 86, 86 is a good place to take your first profit. Let's look at a different chart. So here we have consolidation zones, area of interest. We have all this stuff going on. This was a nice place to buy. I mean, if I was really paying attention to every stock in the stock market, I've got a lot of stocks I look at. This is one of my favorites. I'm a long-term hold, so I don't check it every single day. If you're long-term holding things, you don't need to check a stock every single day. If you're long-term NVIDIA, you don't need to look at it every day. As a matter of fact, it'll drive you crazy. I like to check stocks. It doesn't drive me crazy. I get on board with the volatility. Volatility is how we make money. Volatility is why this thing came down to here and why it went up to here. All right, so there's volatility is good and bad, necessary evil. It's just people buying and selling in an uneven fashion. Okay. We're in this consolidation, so I mean we're looking great. We're at 4.43%. If we close above this line at some point, so I'm just looking at the price. I'll check the price every couple days. If the market's doing okay, we can look at a super short-term chart to see how an entry right now would be. Right now, I would say it's bearish. It's going to come back down to test the 0.382 most likely. So I would try buying around 70.76 on a short-term basis, or wait till it breaks this green line here. So $72 again. So if it closes at 72, you're a little safer to buy. Although you're never safe, it's always risky, not financial advice. I do want to look at the long-term chart weekly to see what my VIX fix. I love the VIX fix. It does show the bottoms. It's not foolproof. Nothing is foolproof, but if you have a confluence of different indicators, this showed me a bottom here. See this green bar? You want the tallest green bar. So the tallest green bar here was a bottom. Tall green bar, green bar, green bar, green bar. If you look historically, that's a good bottom. That's a pretty good bottom. So the last three, if you would have bought on the tall green bar, you would have been in on the weekly chart. Let's look at the weekly MACD. I did want to show you the weekly MACD. So we have some bullish price action. We have a bullish wedge forming. That's a couple bulls. We're in the middle of a bullish run on the weekly long-term chart. And I think the best part about this, well, and right now, it's very hard to tell, but you see the little green bar right there. Right there. That is starting also the crossover in the MACD. So as we consolidate, this is going to continue to cross over. It's going to give us one of these. And if you see we're on the chart, what happened last time that happened? Went from 52 to over 60, $70. The time before, it went from $40 to over $60. This thing moves 30, 40% sometimes on this cross. So we're really waiting for this. I mean, if I see anything like this, I want to be getting in. If I see anything like this, I want to be getting in. So we're very close. We're going to keep a close eye on this. I do want to catch this move for you guys. I'm already heavily in this position, but I'd like to catch this move for you guys. All right, that's about all for me. I'm Kyle. I'm on the course. Like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And have a great day.